On your mark, get set, go. Welcome to week 1 of segment 1 in the Digital Information Technology course. Are you ready to get started towards the finish line? These weekly videos are going to show you what lessons to complete and what assignments to submit to get you to that finish line before you know it. Each week you'll get some reminders. One thing to always remember is that help resources are critical for the success in this course. You'll find helpful resources just below these weekly videos, along with your lessons for the week, your assignments due for the week. Please refer to these as you get started in the lessons. I'll be reviewing what you'll need for this week in just a moment. There's also a collaboration for this segment. It's going to be completed using a live lesson, and you'll see this live lesson schedule posted on the course homepage. Go ahead, take a look, and make a date to attend the live lesson in the next few weeks. You'll want to make sure the live lesson is complete before you get started in Module 4. Remember to check your grading feedback each time you log in. I'll show you how to access the gradebook where your teacher leaves grading feedback for each assignment that she grades. Let's take a look at what you need to do this week. The lessons for this week are in Module 1. We're going to complete Module 1 this week. You're going to do all 4 lessons: computer parts and pieces, secret life of files, computer upkeep, and networks and what they do. You're going to have 3 assignments to submit this week: a quiz for 1.01, a quiz for 1.03, and the Module 1 post-test, which is going to cover all 4 lessons. The first thing to do when starting a new module is to download the note-taking guide. You'll always see the note-taking guide and the additional resources just below this video, along with other resources or reminders that you need for the week. This week you're taking a post-test, so remember, you can only take the post-test one time. You can use your notes on the post-test, and you may need a password for the post-test. If you get prompted for a password, just text your teacher and she'll send you the password. Since this is your first week in the course, I want to review the home page for just a second. When you logged in from the dashboard, you came to a page similar to this. This home page looks a little different than what you saw in the welcome video. You may or may not have this navigation here on the left. If you don't, it's okay. I'm going to show you how to access everything you need in this taskbar at the top. Let's look at the home page for a second. In the center here, you'll have your teacher's contact information. Then you'll see a schedule appointment button. This should be used to schedule your DBAs, your welcome call if you haven't completed it. Any monthly contact or help calls to your teacher should be scheduled here as well. As I mentioned, this welcome video, if you haven't watched it yet, you'll find it here at the top right. Be sure to watch it before you get started in the lessons today. The Need Help button. This is where you'll find a one-stop shop for all the help resources in the DIT class. When you click here, you'll find note-taking guides for every module, information on the collaboration, and tutorial and help videos for all assignments and projects. You'll also find some interactive games for exam reviews. Be sure to make use of these resources as needed. I mentioned the live lesson for the collaboration that schedules here on the course homepage. You don't need a partner for the collaboration, and you don't need to set up any meetings. You just need to choose a lesson from this schedule and mark it on your calendar. When the day and time comes, click here to join the live lesson. If you have any technical problems, please contact tech support. They're available Monday through Friday and on the weekends. I mentioned the taskbar at the top. This is how you're going to access your lessons, your assessments, your grade book, and your FLVS email. Let's start with your lessons. Let's take a look at the lessons for today. You click on lessons, you're going to come to a page with all of the modules listed. This week, we're working in Module 1. When you click on the circle, you'll get a menu with all of the lessons in Module 1. The introduction will show you everything in Module 1. You'll also see an estimated time to complete each lesson, along with the points values for each assignment in the lesson. As we mentioned already, you have 3 assignments this week, and you see them listed here. You'll use these navigation arrows to move through the lesson. When you get to the end of the lesson, if there is an assessment, you'll see a page like this. Remember, you have a 1.01 quiz. To access the quiz, go back to the home page and click on the Assessments icon. Here's your quiz. Click to enter the quiz. After you answer all the questions on the quiz, you must check the box to submit the exam. Check the box, then click Submit Exam. Once you submit the exam, your score will be shown. If you're not happy with the quiz score, you can take the exam 2 more times. This is true for quizzes, but not for the post-test or the segment exams. Just click Reset the Exam. You'll have an opportunity to take another quiz, and that quiz grade will replace this quiz grade. Make note that it is a replacement, and you may not pick between the highest scores. Once you've completed all of the lessons, you'll be ready for the post-test. Review your notes and go into the assessments page to complete the post-test. Don't forget, you can use your notes. Be sure you're using the note-taking guide. And most importantly, post-tests are 1 attempt only. You may not retake this test. If you get prompted for a password, text your teacher and she'll send you that password. Also remember, you cannot and should not exit out of the exam for any reason. If you exit the exam before submitting the exam, you'll lose access to it. You should have everything you need to take off towards the finish line. Remember, you should complete Module 1 this week. If you'd like to work ahead of pace, you're welcome to do so. You can complete up to 7 assignments each week. Make sure that you're making consistent progress weekly. Before you'll know it, you'll be at the finish line.